Mishnah Berachot, Perek Hey 5, Mishnah Aleph 1. Ein omdin litpalel ela metoch koved rosh. A person should not stand to pray, say the Amidah, unless he is in an attitude and frame of mind of a heavy head, meaning he has to have that. Heavy head means not like light-headed, the opposite of that, which means usually you're humble when your head is bowed down a drop. Not bowing, but just lower a drop. It's like you're humble. So it's really showing an attitude of humility, not demanding from Hashem. Like we said, our prayers have to be tachanunim, supplication. This is going along those lines. And of course, this perek is also now about kavanah, and this Mishnah specifically. Chasidim harishonim hayu shohim sha'achat umitpalelim. The original Hasidim, pious people, they used to wait an hour and then pray, because they used to gather their thoughts, collect their thoughts, not just run in to say the Amidah. Kedei sheyechavenu et libam lamakom, so that they would direct their heart to Hashem. Kavanah means, like it says, be'eze kivun, which direction, when you ask someone for directions. It means to direct our heart. Kavanah talev. And of course, to Hashem, that's who we're directing it to. And we have to think about Him. Now, when a person does say the Amidah, he has to be in this mindset and mind frame that he's talking to the king. And therefore, afilu hamelech shoel bishlomo, even if a king, and we say a Jewish king, who's not going to kill him, and he knows what prayer is about, even if he says hello to you, you can't answer back. Maybe he didn't know you're praying. You'll explain to him after. Lo yeshivenu, you don't answer, because you're in the middle of the Amidah. And even if it's a non-Jewish king, and God forbid it's danger, he might kill you, of course, anything of a sakana you're allowed to stop and to do. You would say hello to him. Vafilu nachash karuch ala kebo lo yafsik. Even if there's a snake around your heel, you won't stop. Of course, again, it's not life-threatening, or you would stop. It's just going to bother your concentration. Sometimes people just can't take it if there's a snake around them, but you have to try not to let this interfere, and you can't stop your Amidah. Just to show, this is the mind frame that we have to have. Now, if you remember in the first perek of Shema, first it talked about time, and then the second perek talked about kavanah and who you can answer to. You can say shalom in the middle, not the middle of the chapters. So here it's following suit. In Rabbi Yehuda Nasi put together this perek now, the perakim of 4 and 5, which is about prayer. 4 was also about time period, and now chapter 5 is also talking about kavanah and who you can answer to. Again, the melech, if he asks you gives you shalom, can you answer it? So you see there's a pattern of the Mishnayot, and this might make it easier for us to remember them. Now, as far as the Hasidim, the original ones, we do copy them in some way, because we don't jump into the Amidah. We have Korbanot, Baruch She'amar, Shema, which means by the time we're getting to our Amidah, maybe we also waited a half an hour or so. The whole idea is, again, we're trying to get our kavanah up and have that mindset that we're going to be in front of the king when we get there. And then we would wait also after. That's why we say Ashrei, and we say all the things after until Aleinu L'Shabeach. So we do, in a way, copy these Hasidim Harishonim.